Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't noticed yet, the Rally Nuns are back out here with us again tonight. We head down to the field where escorting a couple of our Rally Nuns, the one and only Mattress Mac for tonight's ceremonial first pitch. Please welcome Sister Mary Augustine Pham from the Dominican Sisters of Mary Immaculate Providence. And Chaz McCormick sets up behind the plate. And here comes your first pitch. And a strike it is! Sister Mary Augustine Pham and Sister Mary Catherine, along with Mattress Mac. As we welcome in Houston rap legend, the one and only Travis Scott. He brings you tonight's Bank of America first call.
Yeah, let's go, Houston. It's our time. Make some noise. Let's play ball!
Giants, the man who is right now in the road.
Luis Garcia, game of adjustments. He's looked at his film. He's ready to do the things that made him special, and that is that fastball, cutter, and breaking ball that he has. And in a game like this, he wants to give his manager less reasons to take him out. Rosario hooks it into right, and caught! Diving catch by Tucker in right. And we're underway in game 6. Well, for Tucker, his arm was getting trapped, but he makes the play. Watch him roll on his arm right there. His right arm, his elbow gets caught underneath, but he makes a great catch. It would have been an easy double to start the night for the Braves. Be on the attack. It's like Garcia's listening to you. 2 out. It's all about pitch recognition and the last pitch. That's why pitchers, if they go up the last pitch, they got a chance with an aggressive hitter. See, that started down, and he had no chance. He committed on a fastball that was down. That tells you he's aggressive and wants to hit the ball down. Good pitch selection, great pitch, and a strikeout. 0-2 on Freeman. Now you make another good pitch, and you get out of the inning. What a start for
Herman Marquez.
And here's the veteran left-hander compared to his counterpart tonight, Max Fried. He's excited to get back out there after his game 2 start. 2-0 the count. And a ground ball left side from the hole. Swanson, base hit. If he's aggressive in the zone, so are these hitters. Not a horrible pitch, but you got behind 2-0, and this guy, along with most of the right-handed hitters on this staff, on this club, they love the. Jan Brantley, Altuve will get to second and safe at first, and Fried is arguing that Brantley stepped on his leg, not on the bag, or that Fried got a part of the base. Right now it's 2 on, nobody out, and they're not going to challenge, and neither one of them touched the base, and it goes down as an error on Fried. A strikeout for out number 1. 0-2 pitch.
Right there.
Wow, what a job by Max Fried.
3-2 pitch.
Strikeout number 3 and out number 1 here in the second for Garcia. No score is. Here's one over the head of Fried. What a play by Swanson with a bare hand for the out. And we've seen a couple of good defensive plays, one on each side. Yeah, huge play. You know, the one thing the Astros have done when they're successful is they get their leadoff hitter on. This almost was another leadoff hitter. They score a high percentage of their runs in the postseason when leadoff batters get on, and that was a stress throw and play by Swanson.
Inning number 3.
High fly ball to left, and goodbye. Soler with a monster blast into left, and the Braves lead 3-0 here in the third. Too many breaking balls, Joe. He was timing them up, and he got one that not even the train tracks could hold. A guy who hit 48 home runs 2 seasons ago. What a pickup he's been for this Atlanta team. And the watch party loves it as Soler just touched one off over the train tracks.
Did we go to the last of the third?
Ray next. Back to Fried. To second for the out, on to first. Got them both. And a 1-6-3 double play.
Rolling tonight.
In his career.
Alvarez grounds one to Albies. The flip out over to first. They got them both. Back-to-back innings, turning a double play. And this one goes 4-6-3, 2 out, nobody.
Third, Herman Marquez.
Christian Javier brings it. There it goes. Swanson touches one off. 5-0 Atlanta here in the 5th. Second home run of this World Series. And there was nothing cheap about it. And the first overall pick in 2015 traded to the Atlanta Braves. Delivers in the center of the stage when it matters the most. Freddie Freeman 0 for 2 tonight. 3-1 pitch here. Flied into left center field. Well hit. Back at the track. It's off the wall. Soler digging around third. Here he comes. It's 6-0 Atlanta as Freddie Freeman delivers here in the 5th.
There's that guy. Well, that guy hit one of the biggest home runs in the history of the postseason off of Hader. His style of hitting is so unique, and that's why he can hit with power to every part of these.
Rockies will
Velocity.
How about that? A strikeout starts the 5th, and that's 3 strikeouts for the lefty Fried, who is cruising. Here is a 3-2 now, and struck him out looking. Bregman didn't agree, and Fried continues his climb.
Belt has walked and
2-2 is strike 3. 5 strikeouts for Fried against no walks, and he's allowed just 3 singles. That's up the middle. Diving stop. And safe. What a play by Swanson. Now how he even made it close. I mean, that was sensational.
That was unbelievable. And Albies had to get down because he was going to throw right over him. He gets to the ball and you think, no chance. But the way he transfers and throws right on the money, basically. Unbelievable.
Yep. That gets away. Down to first, Correa, the throw, got it. What a play by Darno. And that ends the inning.
Jose Alvarez, the new pitcher now.
2-2. Hard hit and diving stop. Bregman gets up, throws, and got him. What a play by Bregman. Still playing defense, down by 6. Can't do it any better than that.
Wow. I mean, you're right about that. There's not going to be a better play you see.
1-1 pitch. Flies into left center field. Well hit. Back at the wall. It is gone. A home run for Freddie Freeman. How about that? In what might be his last at bat for the Atlanta Braves, he's just made it 7-0 with a shot into left center field here in the 7th of Game 6. He's unbelievable.
bringing Longoria.
Tucker lines one into right and caught.
Oh, wow.
As Jock Peterson sticks the landing, 2 out.
He didn't even create a divot. He was coming in. That ball was chasing him. Probably had some hook coming in, and he just sticks his knee in the ground, and it's stuck a little bit. Not a bad divot. He can hit out of that.
Here's a fly ball into right center field against Presley, and caught.
Wow.
As Tucker and Siri collide. Duvall flies out to start the 8th inning, and thankfully everybody's okay.
No, this is an unplayable divot. That could have got ugly. I mean, he came in, and they're lucky they're both staying in the game. Man, oh man.
And really no collision at all. Hard to believe. Maybe just a little glancing touch, and that's it. As Duvall flies out to Tucker, he just made a great play.
And the closer, Carl. Max, you just told me you were beat, you were exhausted. How did you get through it?
You just got to dig deep. I got a lot of really great guys that threw their support behind me the last couple of days, sending me texts and just telling me how much they believed in me, and I knew that I just had to go out there and give it one more outing. And I couldn't be happier to do it with this group of guys.
That play in the first inning when Brantley stepped on your ankle, after that they had 2 on, none out. What happened at that point? Did something click in for you?
To be honest, it was one of those things where I just didn't want the inning to get out of hand the way that it did in the last outing. A couple of ground ball base hits. Next thing you know, it was 4 runs on the board, and it was basically one of those moments where I said that I want to be able to try to stop it and just let everything that I had, and I was luckily able to get out of it.
Now, growing up, I imagine you dreamed about pitching a World Series clincher. Was the experience everything you thought it would be?
I haven't had too much time to think about it, but it's one of those dream come true moments. It's you dream about it happening, and especially being able to come back and redeem myself the way I did after Game 2. It was it was at the end of the day I was just trying to win a game, just trying to win a ball game for these guys, and couldn't be happier for this group, honestly.
Max, thanks very much. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, man.
Joe, back to you.
Okay, we've got another trophy to hand out. The Willie Mays World Series MVP presented by Chevrolet, Jorge Soler. Jorge's here with his interpreter, Franco Garcia, and Jorge, I think back to the history of the World Series. There's only been one other Cuban MVP. Livan Hernandez did it. What does that mean to you to be the second ever Cuban MVP?
De la Serie Mundial entera, solo el segundo cubano que ha ganado este premio. El otro era Livan Hernández. Cuéntanos la emoción que tienes de saber que eres el único otro cubano que ha ganado este premio.
Bueno, estoy muy emocionado. Primeramente, gracias a Dios por darme la oportunidad de estar aquí en este equipo y muy orgulloso de ser el segundo cubano.
Obviously, I'm very excited. Thanks to God for the opportunity to be on this team, and I'm extremely excited to be the second Cuban-born player to win this award.
Jorge, tell me about your at-bat. You had a couple foul balls against Garcia. Looks like you were seeing the ball well against him, and then you hit one out of the stadium. How did you do it?
O sea, durante ese turno de bateo, le pegaste un par de bolas, pero entonces eventualmente la sacaste. Cuéntanos qué está pasando durante ese turno de bateo y cómo la sacaste así.
En ese turno estaba bien enfocado. Él me había tirado casi ya todos los picheos que tenía. Le di como 2 fouls en 3 y 2, y me tiró, se le quedó el slide jangueado y le pude conectar ese batazo.
I was just really focused during that bat. I feel like he had thrown me every pitch that he had in his arsenal. So I just kept fouling the pitches off, eventually got into that 3-2 count, and he hung the slider, and I was able to drive it.
Jorge, congratulations. The World Series MVP, Jorge Soler.
Thank you very much. Thank you for the fun.